Crispy Critter. Hi. I thought, oh, so as soon as I start talking, there go the dogs. Um, I kind of wanted to set this up. I'm still practicing setting up lives. Hi, everybody lurking. I'm still trying to set up lives where it's closer to the, and I'm here. Where it's, oh, Spot. Where it's closer to this end of the house and this window, so my internet connection is better. Spotty, stop. And then I'm still trying to figure out, stop. If I sit here by the window, then I'm so backlit that I look all dark. So I need to figure out lighting. Spotty, stop. I need to figure out lighting and, oh my gosh. I am so sorry, you guys. Willie, come. Come on. Willie, come. Come on, Willie. Okay. Let's see if that helps. I apologize. Old man Willie was trying to chew on something that young Spot thought he should take. And even though young Spot is about 2 pounds and Willie's close to 20, Spot is the bully and gets what he wants. Anyway, so this is my lettuce garden. I need to do an update video because I'm kind of into collaborations for winter indoor growing for gardening and micro plants, micro gardening. Basically, it's dwarf plants. And so this is the bok choy. This is the first time I've ever had bok choy. And I'm delighted that it tastes like a plant that I used to pick out of the farm when I was a kid and chew on it. It's kind of, and I'm the worst to describe flavors. It's kind of lemony, bright, lettucey flavored. They were like little miniature clovers. I thought that they were like fairy clovers. And so then there's a pepper, mini, oh no, that's the dwarf kale. And then back there is a mini tomato, orange hat. And then the lettuce is supposed to be a lettuce mix, but only it seems like 2 of the light green kind sprouted. Where a different mix I used did great with a whole bunch of different varieties. And I neglected them and they're already dead. And then my jade plant doing fine. But anyway, hi. How are you doing, Crispy? I bet you got more snow than I do. And I tried to put it so you guys can see out the window to see the snow and if it starts snowing again. So I got some snow. The accumulation on top of the rail was about twice as tall. But then I got kind of a sleet kind of thing. So it mushed it down. And right now I'm getting just a tiny bits of, I don't know if it's freezing rain or sleet, but that's what I'm getting. So I thought I would sit and see if anyone wanted to come and socialize and kind of show out my window. Can you hear me okay, Crispy? Sleet and turning back the snow. That's what I think, Crispy. I think that after I get some of this little tiny flecks of sleet or freezing rain, I think it's probably going to go back to freezing or just snow. Awesome. Hi, Jesse. Good to see you. How you doing? Oh, wait, Jesse, this is Sunday. What day is this? This is Sunday. Yeah. I need to remember to watch the time so I can go to your premiere. I don't know what day I'm on. I'm missing enough work that it's hard to remember what day I'm on. And they've already closed work for tomorrow because of the snow and the ice and the cold temperatures. Good to see you, Jesse. Thank you for coming. And hi to anybody lurking. 7 inches of snow there and 16 degrees with freezing rain. Yeah, you can't see it out that window, but I got the snow first and then some like little sleet or frozen rain pellets and it smashing the snow down a little bit. And so right now what's falling is that little bit of, I don't know how they determine the difference. I think it's frozen rain. So I thought I would hang out and sit here and be a little bit productive and a little bit lazy and a little bit social, a little bit social. Still working on my crochet blankets. Oh, I'm putting on one of the blankets, I'm putting a border and I'm so happy about the way it's turning out. And remember you guys, if you put exclamation mark YouTube, all one word, it will drop your channel link. So I hope you guys do that. So Jesse, right, the power is still on here too, but anytime we have frozen rain, we lose our power a lot pretty quickly. And I think it was 2 years ago we had a snowstorm and a freezing rainstorm about 2 weeks apart, and maybe a little bit more than that. But when it was the freezing rain, the trees would break and fall down and just sound like cannons going off. It was crazy. I was without power for 4 or 5 days. I think it was 4, but I had a friend down the road that was out of power for 7 days. So I think I'm still okay as far as being prepared for if the power goes out. Of course, I carried in all that wood and then the dogs dug at the wood and I was so scared something was going to come flying out of the wood and like stay in the house. But then I think they must have just smelled something that was in under there that had been hanging out under there when the pile was outside. Yeah, I hope the power stays on too, Jesse. Although with the wood stove, it's not too horrible if I'm out without power for a day or two, but after about 3 or 4 days, the things like the refrigerator, the stuff in the freezer is getting warm. So I don't want that to happen, but with the wood stove, I'm okay up here. Hi to everybody lurking. Thank you for peeking in. If you want to drop your channel link, put exclamation mark YouTube, all one word, and your link will drop so people hopefully can come visit. I brought my, you can see over here, I brought part of my green stalk in and found that there is a onion that is still growing in it from last year. I don't think the bulb is any good, but I can cut some green onions. Let me knock this down on the floor. That is from my Survival Seeds 2025, that onion. And when I brought it in here, it started doing great. And so I'm just going to use it for cutting green onions to add to things. So I've got my light bulbs and I need to put my light bulbs over there and I need to refresh the soil in the green stalk. But I thought I would start that for some of these micro dwarf tomatoes and some herbs. Thanks, Jesse. I was so excited because I did not garden successfully at all this year. It was terrible. And then when I brought that in there and there's an onion, oh, my one plant survived. One onion. I'm checking my laptop connection because something flickered. So we're talking about power going out. I hope I just didn't have my laptop plugged in hard enough. So Jesse, I think you know about the growing things that they're doing, the collabs. Mike's Chaotic Gardening. He grows so much indoor in these hydroponic stuff. And then GT Junior Alaska Grows. I always have trouble with that channel name. And then Gail Southern Living, but it's her garden channel. And one more person. So they're doing those growing things. So I'm trying to grow a little bit. I really liked last year when I first got this hydroponics garden. I grew all that lettuce and then I had my own eggs and I made my own salads. That was pretty cool. Oh, Jesse, my friend down in Baltimore just a little bit ago sent me a video. He was snowboarding down a street down there. Did he say Ellicott City in Baltimore? Well, I always call everything down there Baltimore. I think he was in Ellicott City on his snowboard going down the street. So I think I'm getting more rain up here than he is down there. I think he's getting snow. Jesse, I loved that last book I saw you show in your premiere. That one with the, not stickers, but the pictures, and then the backs of the pages were like the backgrounds. Those were so beautiful. I'm not good at all at cutting and gluing and arranging. I have the wood stove going and I cracked the window open a little bit because it was getting so hot in here. Now I must be getting a little bit sleepy. Come here, Spotty. Are you done picking on people? Yeah, are you done picking on people? The chickens are very upset. I have a tarp over there. Their coop has like a trellis over the top of it, not their coop, their run, and then a tarp over that, but the snow had still blown onto the ground in their area, their outdoor area. And they were so angry about that. When I went out earlier to make sure their water heater was going and that they had water, they would not come out of their chicken coop. They're so annoyed about the snow. Chickens are strange little creatures. But I guess if my feet were bare and I was walking on snow, I wouldn't like it either. I need to figure out how people do the camera pointing down so you guys can see, I can crochet and you guys can watch that instead of just look at my plants. I don't know how people do such amazing videos with all the details and close-ups and 2 different angles. So amazing to me. Well, I'm just a delightful conversationalist, aren't I? Oh, yeah, Jesse, I don't know how they do it. It's got to be a huge amount of time in editing. And then the ones that show their hands working and their face while they're talking, I don't, it's crazy. It's so, I'm so appreciative, especially of people who do the crochet videos, the tutorials, the step-by-step directions. I am so appreciative of how much time they take to do that. That's got to be so much effort. Oh, thanks, Jesse. Yeah, I'm trying to learn all this, but it's a slow process. Well, there's my, you can see my miniature, my little ham radio walkie-talkie thing right here. I've had so much fun going out on the park activation things with my friend that I'm thinking about studying for my ham license. Oh, somehow I had paused my laptop video. Oh, goodness gracious. I do know one thing, my laptop is ancient, so I need a newer laptop at some point. I think it's cool to listen to Jesse. It's so cool that like he can hear people in other countries and just other states, and then it depends how the weather is or whatever, what direction. Like up here in West Virginia, we'll hear a whole bunch of people in Florida or a whole bunch of people up by New Hampshire, and then you'll get some people that are in different states. But it's, you know, some days you can hear one region so much better, and then the next time it's a different region. It's so cool and so much science. I'm never going to understand the science of it, but he showed me the website to study for my technician license, and I'm kind of thinking about doing it. I'm really scared about being able to speak and hear as quickly as they do, but people say that people will slow down for you, so I can hardly speak on a normal day, let alone trying to repeat things from the radio. But I think it's so cool to hear from so far away. Well, thanks for visiting. I think I'm going to shut this off. Jesse, thank you so much. Crispy Critter, thank you. And whoever's lurking, Pete, if that's you, I hope you're having a great day. If it's not you, to whoever's lurking, hi, and thank you for coming to lurk. Um, I'm going to replay and listen to this and see, you know, I won't be able to see if the audio was good or the video was good because nothing's moving. But hopefully sitting over here, I can arrange it so I can sit over here and crochet and have a good, hi Rebecca, thanks for coming. Exclamation mark YouTube, all one word, will drop your link. Um, so, but I'm gonna get ready to go after I see if Rebecca wants to drop her link or not. And then I'm going to try to figure out, maybe come back today or tomorrow while I'm crocheting, because I'd like to show my progress on the blue blanket with the, I'm doing a ribbed edging. I'm pretty proud of, very proud of. So hopefully I can figure out how to come back and you guys can see. There you go. Awesome. So you guys will go visit Rebecca. And I will hopefully see you guys later when I can get this in a different position and you can see more than just lettuce growing. So take care, everybody. Stay safe. See ya.